In this video, I'm already to the point where I've attached my XREF for the existing base, and I've already inserted the land XML file for the existing ground surface. What my task now is to do is to draw a polyline directly on top of the existing on the existing property line for lot 1. We're going to trace right on top of this so that we can use that polyline to get rid of all of this outside surface area. So I'll do that right now, and I'll just make sure that my layer that is called no plot is current. That way this polyline that I'm going to draw, I'm going to also offset it 50 feet out to use as a trimming agent, but I don't want that polyline itself to print. So I'm going to start by activating the polyline command, and I'm going to snap directly on top of the lot 1 property boundary. So I'll snap to endpoint there. I'll snap to endpoint here. Now this is a curve, so in order to follow the curve, you're going to do something kind of funky. At the bottom there are options: arc, close, all these options. I need to go into the arc mode or the arc option by typing in A and pressing enter. Now you can see that my polyline is curving. Now it's not curving directly on top of the curve that I have right now, but that's okay. What I can do right now is I can snap to the endpoint of the curve and then keep going on around, creating curves and lines, and then afterwards I can come and modify the location of the midpoint of this arc. So here's what it's going to look like. So I'll go shift endpoint to snap there. Now this is also a curve. There's a curve tag C3. Try not to worry about how it's bulging out right now. So I'll snap to this endpoint because you'll come back and fix that. And you know what, actually I think I need to undo a couple of steps because I think I missed a curve. There's actually an arc. This C1 actually ends here somewhere. I don't have a symbol, a property line symbol there for some reason. There it is. So after we had subdivided, there was another circle right here on the property corner. So you'll have that. You'll see that on your drawing, but I don't have it on mine. So I'm going to click this curve. And now this segment is a straight line segment. So I'm going to switch to the line mode. So then now I get a straight line segment again. You can see it's a straight line segment because there's a bearing and a distance on it. So I'll snap to endpoint here. So that covers that straight line. Now I need to go into arc mode again. So I'll use the arc option. And it's following on my property line a little better. So that's pretty cool. So I'll snap to endpoint there. And then this is a curve, so I will continue in the arc mode, and I'll snap to endpoint here. And then this is a straight line segment, so I need to go to line mode and snap to endpoint here. And now for the final segment, I'm going to use the close option. So there's my closed polygon, but some of those arcs are kind of funky. So I'm going to click on this one and I'll select that little rectangle grip, and now I can snap it perpendicular using the perpendicular snap. So I can type in PER, or I can shift right click and choose perpendicular. There we go. So it's right on top of that. I know the straight line is right on top of that. And this one, it is right on top of that. So that's pretty good. This curve is right on, and the straight line segment is right on. Now, in order for me to see this better, I'm going to select it and then right-click, change the display order to bring to front. That way, I'm assured that anytime I hover on it or I need to see it, that I can in fact see it.